Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, or Tiger Tank 12, however you want to call me, I don't really care. And today, we're taking a look at a gameplay of the M46 Patton Korea. This is a tank that I have bought, I think about 1.5 years ago when it was released, as I have done with a lot of premium tanks. But still, nonetheless, I've always enjoyed my Patton tanks. Is it the premium? Is it the non-premium M46 version? Is it the M48 Patton? I'd love to have the M60, but unfortunately, well, I did not really play the Clan Wars that much to receive that vehicle. So yeah, the M46, a Tier 8 American premium medium tank. And we're currently playing on the map Stalingrad. Now, today I thought, why not show you guys a great game again? So this is a Tier 8 match, one match that I think every other Tier 8 tanker really does appreciate, since we're going up against Tier 8s, Tier 7s, and Tier 6 tanks, where you are top tier. Now, obviously with all the premium tanks and the heavy tanks, matchmaking has become a little bit difficult with Tier 8 vehicles, since there are so many different premiums out there now and just so many Tier 9 and Tier 10 battles that unfortunately for us we face a lot of Tier 10 matches, and some Tier 8s are just not qualified for those kind of games. Now, let's get back into the gameplay. You can see that we're engaging a Pershing right here. Pretty much a counterpart, same tier American medium tank. Also one of my favorite American medium tanks. And we have lost quite a lot of HP to this vehicle. We've lost almost 1,000 HP to this tank. We only have 472 HP left. But as you can see, we have almost completely obliterated the 0, 9, and 8 line of this match. Unfortunately, if you look at the minimap, you can see that the 1, 2, and 3 line have completely been overtaken by the enemy, and this is not an unusual sight. Lemming trains on both sides, and I thought I would just go down this side because I have a medium tank. I can be flexible here. Unfortunately, that was not what happened. I kind of face hugged the Pershing right there. I'm not saying it was the best decision. Looking back on it, going up against that Pershing was probably not the smartest thing to do, since I lost a damn big amount of HP, which I will definitely need right now. So yeah, you can see the rate of fire on the M46 Patton Korea is fairly nice. I think it's about 5 seconds, 5.7 or something like that, 6 seconds maximum. I have a very skilled crew on this, good equipment. Obviously I'm not running premium consumables, since I'm trying to earn credits in this kind of gameplay right here. Actually, in any gameplay I'm trying to run my premium tanks. And the M46, I mean, if you look at it, it's just a very, very nicely painted tank. It's very unique, and I already have the 2 stars on it. I'm trying to get the complete mastery on it to get 95%. Currently I'm at 89 something. I'm not playing my premium tanks as often as I would like to. So yeah, now we're in a very, very bad predicament. From the tanks, we're level, and we pretty much only have 2 medium tanks, and rest are heavy tanks. And they have 2 vehicles on the cap. It's getting very close, but luckily for us, we spot TKV2, I take my time, and I manage to reset the cap. But only for 20 seconds, since there is another vehicle on the cap, TKV85. Now you can see, if you look at the minimap right down there, you can see how my team is trying to swarm over the circle, and our M4A1 Revolurise gets taken out. But luckily for us, we still do have quite a few heavy tanks back there. I decided to actually flank them around to go to B3, where I have some safe shots and where they cannot spot me, because they are expecting me to come from the alleyway which I have just surpassed. And here is pretty much where this tank shines. If you get around them, you have the rate of fire to really deal a lot of damage. And 233 damage, I think the standard amount of damage, the normal roll is 240, yeah, exactly, so not bad. A little bit below the standard, the average roll, but that doesn't really matter here. This is actually where this tank absolutely shines. It does have a very, very nice gun. And if you're going up against tier 7s and tier 6s, you can actually deal a lot of damage very rapidly, since you'll be able to pen them quite sufficiently with the 212 millimeters. No, actually, it's not 212 millimeters. If you look at it, it's 243 millimeters of penetration. No, actually, it's the premium rounds. 192 millimeters of penetration. I just thought, like, that's impossible. That allows you quite a lot of flexibility. So right now we're in quite a bad situation. We're going up against 4 tanks. We're 3 tanks. All of us are low HP. They have almost a full HP T-34, but he makes a massive mistake. He drives out in the open and he turns his turret so I can get some easy shots on him. But unfortunately for us, he decides to chase the O-knee. We just lost our Tiger 1, and I know exactly what I have to do here. I have to reduce the player pool on the enemy team so that we can actually get a chance at winning this game. And right now, already having dealt 4,833 damage is a very good game for a premium tank. It's a very good game for a tier 9 vehicle, and right here I'm taking a massive risk. I'm actually pushing out in the open, and I know I can take one hit. Now I can. And I managed to get a nice little shot off in the T-34, and this is exactly where I get extremely lucky. The heavy tank number 6 manages to penetrate me, but only deals 225 damage, and the super, no, not the super Pershing, the Crusader SPG actually manages to hit me. I lose almost all of my HP that I have remaining. I only have 78 HP left, and now it's 1 against 3 tanks. What do? I managed to take out the T-34, and now I'm in quite a bad situation. They know my position. He, or the enemy team, they have artillery, and now is exactly my way of thinking. I should be going after the artillery. So you could see in this vehicle, I decided to change positions quite a lot. The maximum speed for 48 kilometers allows you to really get around the map quite nicely. It's obviously not the fastest medium tank, but if you're going up against these heavy tanks, you'll be running around much faster. And the accuracy right here, the luck to actually track that vehicle, allows me to take one of the main tanks, the main annoyances in this battle, out of the game, and makes it a one-on-one. Me versus a almost full HP heavy tank number 6, a tank and a player who is quite decent. So obviously by capping now, he's shown us his position, or he's given us a decent idea where he is. He has to be in the cap circle. So my team, well, they're trying to bring me to cap the enemy base, and they have been quite annoying, you know, spamming the chat. This situation is also very, very stressful for the player. Like, okay, I'm making it sound like you're in the battlefield, but let's put it like this: it's quite annoying if you're playing and there are people constantly telling you what to do, where to go. And I mean, I've played enough games to know what I have to do. I know how I should do it, so I just kind of ignore them, and I think that's the best way to go about it if you're in a one-on-one situation. Pretty much common courtesy flies out of the window right there in such situations. So 43 seconds remaining, and I have a idea of where the tank is sitting, so I decide to go through the 8 line right here to the behind of the cap, because I know that if I go through the town, I will not have sufficient room to actually turn around and run away. So I will need to have some space for me to operate. I still have enough time, I mean 4 minutes. The only thing that worries me is that he might be behind the building, thus I would have to rush him. But only 10 seconds remaining. I'm hoping that he's right at the position I thought I would sit at, and he's out in the open. 244 damage dealt, and he decides to actually come my way, and that's exactly one of the things I realized. I reset the cap. I'm not going to be able to finish him in one shot. I will have to run away. I do have the speed to get away from him, and I can actually shoot on the move. This tank is not all too bad with accuracy on the move. So I decide to run away. I have a fairly decent crew in case of camo rating. But since I don't want to risk anything, I'm running away, and I decide to actually engage him from the other side of the map. And right here I'm trying not to destroy any kind of obstacles, so people who might people on the enemy team who might be watching, you know, will not tell them any tips where I might be. They're probably doing the same that my team was doing previously, you know, writing in chat what he should do, and it's probably a psychological kind of stress that he has as well, just like me. So we're running around here. We managed to hit him. He misses us, and right here we have the upper hand. In this position, with that tank in our way, I know exactly what I have to do. I'm gonna side scrape. He's not gonna be able to see my my side there, and we managed to take him out. Now, if we take a look at the angle that we had, he might have been able to penetrate me. Since let's just go back one moment, where you can actually see what I'm talking about. Right here, we're super lucky to hit him. Like, this is a game where I had so much luck. It's not just all, you know, skill and placement, it's also luck sometimes. If you have the luck, you'll be able to do a lot of damage. So right here, as you can see, he's moving towards us. Big mistake. He should have hidden behind the building, because, I mean, he knew where I was, I knew where he was. He's in the cab. I have to reset. He doesn't have to reset, so I have to go to him. If, you know, if I go to him, he is the one who is able to dictate the pace of combat. He can come out of cover, side scrape, shoot me, and I have to go out of cover. So yeah, bad luck for me. I would be definitely dead. But as good he may be, he was kind of a little bit, I don't know what he was thinking in this situation, but it was a grave mistake. Because HP wise, well, he sees I only have 78 HP left. He has 7% left, 58 HP. And I think he thought that his only way of winning this game is to engage me in a frontal assault. So right now, as you can see right here, it's a little bit difficult to, you know, get the camera to work as it should work. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm getting behind the KV2 wreckage, and from the angle you can see I'm quite nicely hidden. I'm moving back here, and I have a nice shot, while he, on the other hand, I have to zoom out a little bit. He, on the other hand, only has the front turret, little bit of my upper hull, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Right here, maybe if he gets lucky, he can penetrate me right there. But on my side, he does not have enough penetration, even with gold rounds, to actually penetrate my side right here, since I am at this angle. So in the end, I might have done everything correctly, as I thought I would. And he manages to shoot the KV2, and that is, I think, the other very important aspect right here. I use this dead KV2 as a kind of cover and he rushed me. So in the end, it was a very nice game. 8 kills, 6,000 damage dealt in a tier A premium tank. And I think I got about 2,800 base experience for this game and about 250,000 credits, which was quite nice since I needed all the credits to get my FV215B. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of gameplay commentary. It's been a while since I've commented on gameplay from me, you know, with great results. But I'm trying to get that back into place again because, I mean, I enjoy playing Wolf Tanks, and why not show some great scores and brag a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I see you guys on the next video.